Alrighty, guys, it's Day Daddy here, and as always, I just want to start by saying thank you for taking interest in my channel. I hope that whatever content I provide is useful for you guys. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button so I can continue to grow and provide more quality content. Now we got that out of the way, let's jump down to business. This past week, I realized that a lot of people have trouble updating paths. Like, for example, maybe you're working in Python and you use an older version of Python, or like in my case specifically, if you're working with Java, you use an older version of Java for a particular piece of software you're running. How do you actually do that? And I realized that that's not as well known as I would have thought. So I decided I'd make a video on it and show everybody at least one way that you can accomplish this. So let's jump in. Okay, so for me, we'll just talk about Java particularly. I needed to run an older version of Java. I have I have Java 17 installed in my computer at this moment. Actually, I have a couple different versions, but so for example, if we go and we look at go in the C drive, go to Program Files, and we look at Java. Well, I've got three different versions of Java. So I've got a JDK 17, JDK 11, and JRE 1.0. This is for some other installation I did in the past, but basically, I have two different versions here: I have JDK 11 and JDK 17. And in certain scenarios, we want to be able to bounce back and forth between those. So it's actually a lot simpler than you might think, but basically, if I want to go, I actually believe I have it set up. Let's see, I have it set up right now for one or the other. So I think it's actually 11 right now. So let's just Java dash version. And yeah, okay, so I have it set up to 11. But so when we do that, that's actually calling a environment variable, a path variable we have set on our machine. So to alter those and change those, Windows has made an actual interface that we can go use. We can type environment, and as you can see, edit the system environment variable, so we can go there. And we can go to environment variables, and we can see that we have variables for the particular user, and then we have system-wide variables. So what I normally do when I change between Java versions is, so this has Java home, and it has a particular path to the JDK that we're looking for. The system variable also has its own path that you can change. And then also there is the path variable itself, which goes to the actual Java bin. So if we look in the path and we open this up, there's also a path variable that takes it all the way to the bin so it can find the compiler and some of the other things that it needs to actually run. So for me, easiest thing to do here is literally just to go through, and instead of, sorry, I'm going to organize this a little bit, guys. Okay, don't need that. But it's just to copy this exactly. Go over here to the Java home path, paste in the correct version, or whatever version it is that you want. Come down here, do the same thing. Just make sure that all of your homes are updated at the user and the system level. You may not actually really even need to do that, but I just do it so I can keep everything in the same version. And here we go, update this. Cool. So now we have set our environment variables in such a way that we'll be pulling the JDK 17 now instead of 11. So you can go ahead and close out all that. We need to do one more thing. We need to go back and open up another command prompt. And so our environment variables were set on boot to Java 17. So we actually need to go back and tell the system, okay, we want you to flush those old variables, and we want you to use the new ones we just updated. So an easy way to do that is to type, actually I've already typed out, but you can you can hit set path equals C, and that's going to basically clear out the path variable. So set path equals C, so that clears out. We go back to the environment. That's going to clear out this guy. It's going to clear out all the paths, and then it's going to go back and look at what's in here, and it's going to re-update those. So anyway, now when we run Java -version, it's set back to 17. So there we go. Nice simple way to change between Java versions. You can also do this with other things. You know, you can take a look at some other stuff in the path, but so we can update, like, for example, if you want to use different Apache Maven, if you had you know, you could update Node. You know, anything that has a path here, you can change what the environment variable that's going to be loaded for that is. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully this will help you guys, you know, switch between different versions, at least of Java, and hopefully, you know, anything else on Windows you need for your projects. So again, guys, thanks. If you enjoyed the content, please consider giving me a like and a subscribe, so I can continue to grow and keep providing some good content. And if you don't mind, just give me some feedback in the comments and let me know how I'm doing. If anything's unclear or you don't like how I'm presenting some information, you know, just let me know. Thanks you guys again. Have a great rest of the day.